Hi, everyone. I'm Santina Ortina Wheat. I'm a family physician and a career and life coach focused on supporting healthcare workers who are experiencing or concerned that they are approaching burnout. I help my clients rediscover their purpose so that they can find balance and joy both at work and at home. Today, we are going to be talking about a crucial topic for all of us that are in healthcare, using flexibility to find balance and advocate for solutions at work. For those who know me well and for a long time, especially when I was younger, you might be thinking, Tina, flexibility? Are you kidding me? Well, let me tell you, it's something I've had to learn to embrace more to make my life work. All right, let us get started. So, first, let's define flexibility. One definition of flexibility is the quality of bending easily without breaking. Another is the ability to be easily modified. And one more is the willingness to change or compromise. All of these definitions are relevant for us today. Flexibility is more than just a buzzword. It's a powerful tool that can help us manage stress and achieve greater satisfaction in our careers. In healthcare, our days can be demanding, but introducing flexibility can make a big difference in our well being. Sometimes we'll be asking our workplace to be flexible, and other times we need to be flexible ourselves. Today, I'm sharing some strategies for introducing flexibility within work life. Whether it's adjusting hours, job sharing, remote work, or even changing job activities, these solutions can create a more sustainable work environment. As you're watching this video, please feel free to drop comments into the comment section and I will come back and answer them later. I want this to be a conversation about how we can support each other in finding balance and joy while remaining in healthcare. And additional comments I will also use for future sessions, so please feel free to add recommendations to that as well. Now, personally, I've always valued flexibility for my wellness and have thought about this in a few different ways, despite what some people might have assumed. First is that flexibility of the work role itself. I've always known that I didn't want to be full-time clinical, and choosing a role that wasn't solely clinical was flexibility in itself. A colleague once told me that leadership is the key to flexibility and balance. While leadership might not seem like everybody's idea of flexibility, and it might seem like taking on too much, it can give you more control over your time and allow you to implement changes that improve balance for yourself and for others. Now, if you find the administrative and leadership aspects draining, then this might not be for you, but you might be willing to take on special projects that are not quote unquote leadership. So then thinking about schedule, flexibility in schedule has also been beneficial for me. I've been willing to work nights and weekends, which might sound horrible, but hear me out. This allowed me to have weekdays off, which meant I could handle things that needed to happen during the regular business hours, the regular banker hours, and attend events at my daughter's school. This flexibility also let me sneak in the occasional 3-day weekend for getaway with friends, my husband, and my daughters. Now, for others, the opposite might work and feel like flexibility for them. Setting some boundaries around evenings and weekends allows them the flexibility to pursue other passions and spend time with their families. It is crucial to think about your own purpose and your own priorities to determine what works best for you in thinking about this. Another way to think about flexibility in time is whether or not you're full time. So many have chosen not to be full time, and this gives them more time for their friends, their family, or other passions. However, if you're considering this, it is essential to consider if the reduced compensation is worth the amount of time that you're going to be away from work. Some people have actually even negotiated for job sharing roles to find better balance, where two people are maybe filling in what would have been one role. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Flexibility in the process or how you actually work. Sometimes the processes in place are actually hurting your wellness. Being open to being flexible and trying new systems or processes, even if they're difficult at first, can actually lead to a better work environment. For clinicians, this might mean trialing a new template or an AI scribe tool, which can provide more flexibility for you in the long run and let you get things done more efficiently. I will also extend this to your life at home. I received the advice early on to outsource whatever you can. For me, that was really good advice. When you have the means, if there is something you hate, if you can pay someone else to do it and help provide them a living wage, it is absolutely worth it. There are several things that I pay people to do. And though there are more things that I could pay people to do, I enjoy doing them and I prioritize doing those myself. So think about what makes sense for you. Okay, let's move on to our next one, flexibility in location. Another possibility is taking on remote aspects of the work. So for clinicians, this could mean telehealth or special projects like quality improvement or auditing. If you're not a clinician and or you have other administrative time, you might find tasks that can be done from a different location. Despite the fact that right now some employers are pushing for a return to the office, you can make a case for remote work by demonstrating that you have increased productivity when you're working remote, or that you have the potential for office sharing where more people can be in the office in a smaller amount of space, and the ability to work different hours without a commute. So, the last flexible thing I'm going to talk about today is mindset. So consider flexibility in mindset. It's easy to get stuck in the frustration, especially when you feel unhappy. But being flexible in your mindset allows you to see positive opportunities. By acknowledging those around you when something goes well, the shift itself can improve how you feel and how others feel. When you can acknowledge the good things that happen, even a day of horrible things, it can really let you walk away and feel better. So, what I hope you take away from today is considering flexibility in different areas can help you improve your balance and your joy. Think about first the flexibility in your actual role, second, the flexibility in your schedule, third, the flexibility in the processes of how you do your job, flexibility in where you work or your location, and finally, flexibility in mindset. I have worked with many healthcare professionals who have successfully integrated flexibility into their schedules and job descriptions and found so much more satisfaction and joy in their day-to-day work, which allowed them to have better joy in their life. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope that you remember that advocating for and thinking about flexibility is not just about your personal comfort. It's about creating a healthier work environment for all of us. I'm here to support you in your journey to rediscover your purpose, to find your balance, and regain your joy in your life and career. Stay tuned for more tips and insights in future sessions, and please feel free to let me know what you would like me to cover.